Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Thursday morning market webcast. Okay, so we talked yesterday, the resistance at the 100-day EMA opens a test at 26.20. They tested it as far down as 12.5, and that's where I start to get pretty critical of the bears right here, because you convert weekly pivot to the tune of about 25 handles going on 30 handles, and then you just lay down. That's laying down. You laid down here, and you laid down here. Now, this is a lower low. This is potentially a lower high. So, I feel you, but you need to follow through. You cannot keep doing these Herculean efforts every day of trying to ward off higher prices and knock them down and do all this stuff. Because eventually, what we've seen over the course of the last 10 years is, in a vacuum, it wants to go higher. And over the course of time, that's exactly what it will do. Okay? The weekly pivot is still not resolved. We're sitting here Thursday morning, and the bulls had it converted. They screwed up. The bears had it converted. They screwed up. And now we're hanging in and around 26.40, trading on either side of it within a few handles here and there. So we still need some resolution on the weekly pivot. If we don't get it, then I think we stay two-sided today, we stay two-sided tomorrow, and we just kind of float into next week. The advantage this morning, though, certainly goes to the bulls. The advantage goes to the bulls not only because of what happened down here, but because we've effectively stayed above the weekly pivot now for 4 going on 5 hours since about 4:30 in the morning. And if they can stay support and you can get above yesterday's high that was rejected at 53.75 off the open, well, then you can build on that. The hourly mid-band is sitting down at 26.37 today. Any kind of a retracement at the opening bell this morning, that's going to be important. So we did, during our live broadcast at 9:20, we'll be on. We will be on again at 9:20 live this morning. We talked about the ability to take out hourly mid-band. We talked about weekly pivot control. And what we ended up doing yesterday. Yesterday wasn't that exciting of a day in the room. We did about 7. We did 16 and 2/3 handles. The afternoon was effectively a wash. We had a nice short from 42.5. We had a nice short from 41 off the open. Nice short from 42.5. We caught this move down. The runner on that trade was about 22 handles worth, and we had another nice one from 26.30. But it started to really break to the upside a little bit. I never want to assume bearish follow-through. When you assume bearish follow-through, you tend to leave some things on the table. And we gave the bears on that 26.30 trade as much room as we could, and we ended up having a runner stopped out at 30. And that was the beginning of trouble in River City. You had a nice hold here into the close at weekly pivot, little reaction high up, but they couldn't turn this into, they couldn't really capitalize on this. So we got a little news coming out right now. Commerce Secretary experiencing global slowdowns. Draghi is starting to pop off at his press conference. So while I'm sitting here doing this live, we got live to tape, we've got a quick move down to the hourly mid-band there. We just kissed 36. So the issue is going to be what happens from here. 36 want to be support. 36 want to be resistance. Do we climb back over 40 now? So you can see what I'm talking about here. We're jammed into this middle area. This is an area that needs to decide what it wants to do. These bands are sort of tightening up. And that's going to dictate the morning. Hourly mid-band, weekly pivot will dictate the morning. All right. Everybody have a good one. We'll be live at 9:20 on Instagram. We'll have more stuff out on social throughout the day. Come check us out. Come hang out. I think through the live broadcast, we're really starting to show people what we can do and what so many other people have discovered. All right, take care, trade them well. Talk to you soon. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.